Hey there. This project is made by Samruddhi, Parag, Harsh and Vedant, guided by Professor Poonam Rakiabi. Here's a sneak peek at the web platform we have developed for insurance valuation enabled with the power of machine learning. Before going through the website thoroughly, first let's understand how industry insurance valuation works. There are various commodities which are manufactured, transported, stored, bought and sold daily. Although these commodities are always vulnerable to risks of damage due to accidents or natural calamities, as a result these commodities are insured to gain compensations in case of any damage. But picture this. The problem is with time, the value of these commodities increases and decreases due to inflation or depreciation. Hence, while claiming the insurance many years after buying the insurance becomes very complicated, as the compensation must be according to the current value of the commodity and not according to the value when the insurance was bought. To tackle this problem, third-party insurance surveyors are called in. These are certified industry professionals who, with their standardized parameters issued by the government, evaluate the exact cost of the commodity in the current timeline and send the report to the insurance companies for claim settlements. Let's quickly understand the simple mechanism behind the calculation of this valuation process. Insurance surveyors refer to an official data relayed by the Indian Ministry of Economic Advisors called the index data. This data consists of indexes of various commodities every year. Valuers calculate multiple factor of each commodity for every year. Let's say we have a commodity XYZ whose index value in the data for past 5 years is as follows. The latest value available, that is the last value, is divided by all the values to get the multiple factor of that commodity in that respective year. The multiple factor is thus multiplied with the original cost of commodity while buying to get its current valuation. Now let's say we want to calculate the value of the commodity XYZ today. If it was bought in 2021 at 10,000 rupees, its value will be 10,000 rupees multiplied by multiple factor of commodity in the year 2021, that is 1.45, so the value is 14,500 rupees. Even though this process is quite simple, every year the latest index data is made available by the government, as the multiple factor is calculated by dividing the latest value by all previous index values. All of the data has to be updated annually. To tackle this problem, we have simply automated this entire process on one click. After logging into our website, insurance valuers get a valuation dashboard. All they have to do is simply select the industry and the sub-commodity they want to evaluate, select the year in which the commodity was bought and insert the cost at which the commodity was bought. Click on the Valuate button and boom! You get the current valuation of that commodity. Besides valuation calculator, we have added some advanced machine learning-based features into our website.
On the analytical dashboard, the surveyors can have a visualization through which they can have an insight about different commodities and their expected index values in the coming years. This is predicted with the help of time series analysis.
This is how time series analysis works. Time series analysis involves analyzing data points collected at regular intervals over time to identify patterns and make predictions. Data points at consistent time intervals are collected. It is then visualized to identify trends and patterns over time. Repeating patterns or cycles within the data are called seasonality. This data is used to predict future values using statistical techniques such as moving averages or ARIMA models. Besides this, we have also provided an insurance claim probability predictor. This calculator uses different industry parameters like expected cost of raw material, expected cost of labor, interest rates, currency exchange rates and other financial factors to predict the economic situation in that particular industry and determines whether there's a chance that the customer will claim the insurance or not. This gives insurance companies an idea about their customer on the basis of which they can determine the cost of their premiums. This predictor uses decision tree model. This is how the decision tree model works. Decision trees use a tree-like graph to model decisions and their possible consequences. Each internal node represents a decision based on an attribute or feature, while each leaf node represents a classification or decision. At each split, the algorithm chooses the attribute that best separates the data based on certain criteria, for example, gene impurity or information gain. This process continues until a stopping criterion is met, such as a maximum tree depth or minimum number of data points in a node. Once the tree is built, it can be used to make predictions by following the decision path from the root node down to a leaf node, where a decision or classification is made based on the majority class in that node. Decision trees use this hierarchical structure to make decisions based on the values of input features, making them interpretable and suitable for various machine learning tasks. We have successfully delivered this project to our sponsors Integrite Insurance Private Limited and received an elated feedback. This product has significantly increased their working efficiency as the tedious valuation calculation process has been streamlined. Join us in shaping the future of insurance valuation. We look forward to solve more of such business problems in the future. Thank you.